this to, okay, so we're recording. So Canva it's an app you can download on your phone, but it's also just a website that you can use to make cute graphics and things like that.
Mhm.
I prefer to use it on my computer. I've heard that the functionality is just better, and so that's where I've always just started. So I'm going to show you on my computer. I think it's a little different on the phone, but like I said, I like it when it's easy. Okay, so let me share screen. Share. All right. Can you see my screen?
I'm with you on that. I personally like simple better than more difficult.
Yeah, exactly. Can you guys see my the Canva website?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I shared with you guys, I'm already logged in, so I've got like some things here that you can see that I've done. And I shared with you guys this one, which is, we call it a storyboard. It's basically just slides you can add to your Instagram stories. You can also use them for posts. And they're just simple, like it breaks up the stories that you do. So it's not always just either you talking or, you know, showing your workout videos, things like that. Like it's something that people can see and read and connect to. So it's a good like mix of everything that we're sharing in the stories, because otherwise it just becomes all white noise. So this one, how I started. So from home, if you go to templates, and then I went to Instagram story. And then it's going to give you all of these different templates that you can use. You're going to kind of find one that you like. I like it where it kind of fits within the color scheme that you like to use. For me, the colors I use are pink, black, gray. And so that's where I kind of did that. You can also, on here, like do the colors. And so that's where I found that one. I don't know where it is now, but say we're going to use this one, right? So I got to move this. Okay. Move the faces. Okay. So it's basically going to just give you kind of like the wording. Don't even worry about that it says like Happy Halloween. Like obviously we're going to change that. So you can click on here, use template. And then it's just going to give you that format already that you can use to upload pictures, put your own text in here. If you can see as I'm scrolling over, it highlights those different areas. And so those are different places that you can change. So like here, I'm just gonna like say, obviously this is not stuff that you would put on your thing, but like you can change it. On here for the picture, so how you're gonna do that, go to uploads. So I've already got pictures that I have uploaded into Canva, but what you can do is you do upload media, and if you already have it saved to your computer, you do device, and then it'll have the different, like, you can throw in pictures that you have already brought over. If you have, do we all have iPhones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ready? Do you? Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. What you can do is you can, if you have a picture on your phone, I'm going to stop screen share for just a second, and this might be able to show you. So today on my phone, I wanted to take this. This is my sweaty selfie from today. If you wanted to take this picture from your phone and put it onto your Canva. So you're gonna do it's like a box with an arrow button in there. And then you can just do, I've got my computer right there. So it'll airdrop it to my computer. And where did it go? All right. So let me screen share this again. Just in case you don't know how to airdrop. Okay, wait. Screen share. Okay. All right, so it automatically popped up. This is the picture. And then I just do file and save. And someday I will reorganize all my pictures into folders, but that's where I'm at. Okay, and then go here to device, recents, and then there is that picture. Choose for upload. And then it adds it to all of these other pictures that I've used. The easiest way to bring this picture over to your template is just click and drag, and it's already on there. So
Leah, your screen.
oh, sharing is paused. Bring your shared window to the front. New share. Oh, because it's showing there. Okay. Okay. Share. Okay. Let me move that back. How do I? Okay. Can you see Canva?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So if you just click on the picture and then drag it over, it automatically like fills it into that picture spot. It was originally black and white, and if you just, because I had deleted that picture because I was trying to like show you guys again, if it still goes in black and white, you just can go up to the top, and you can do filter, no filter, because otherwise it'll be in that black and white, unless you want it in black and white, and you can do whatever. Or if you want to like flip it so your face isn't in it. So many different things that you can do for that. So that's pretty simple on there. What I did also for the next pages where you add more to the story is you just do duplicate page, and then it's gonna go give you a second one, and then you can change the text on there. So on mine, because you can do it where it like you click through it. I wanted to do it where it had animation on there. And so let's see. Hold on. How do I change this? Because I kind of like the animation a little bit better. It changes the visual on it. So you just do animate, and then there's all these different ones that you can do to change it depending on kind of what you like, what kind of fits with the messaging that you're giving. Like, I feel like it all kind of has to like flow through. So a lot of different ones that you can play with that. And then you can change the on here as well. So this is like how long this particular template will show, and then flip to the next one. I think I did 10 seconds to mine. I actually, when I went through, I tried to like read it as I was going through and see if I could read it in that sufficient time. Yeah, so I did 10 seconds. So then it all kind of stitches together as one video that you can upload to your stories. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is the one that I did. And I literally took a post that I had already done that I was talking about my transformation, and took each paragraph and then added it to the story. So I was talking about, you know, what I where I was when I first signed up, that all I was wanting to do was just get in better shape. And then I found that there was this community, and the process took time because I want people to understand that, like, it's not a quick fix. Let's see. And then where the transformation first started, what the community started to change in my mind with my mindset. Again, taking time. And I had to get out of my own way. And then here showing a picture over 4 years. Like, it takes time. Talking about why I continue to share and to invite. And I feel like it's really important for people to know and understand, like, that's why we do what we do, is because we know the power of what's possible. Because otherwise I feel like there's so many other MLMs and things like that that are out there, that if people don't understand why I'm trying to share and why I tell my story, then it's just going to be white noise. And then also I feel like it's important to show our families, because they're, you know, ones that are going to be benefiting and impacted. And then my call to action on here. So if you want to focus on your own health, building a business, I really try to leave it open and be like, it's not about me and what goals that I want. It's about you and me serving you. And always talking about a huge focus for me this year is serving others with heart and integrity, and making sure that they are aware that that's something that's important to me. So, but that's how I did all of that. Super, super simple. And then once you're done, then you just download it on here and then airdrop it back to your phone. And then you can add it to your stories. Any questions? No?
Not at the moment, but I guarantee by the time I go to do this, I'm gonna have many questions.
I say just, you know, start fiddling around with it. And
Yeah.
there's so many, like, you can make it your own, you know. If you get stuck on like verbiage, you can always look at Melissa's, Katrina's, Bailey's, everybody else's stuff. Take those words, use it as inspiration, change it to make your own. But it's kind of fun when you start playing around with it and seeing what you can do. I do try to not overcomplicate it. And like, I am a super perfectionist, and I want things to be like perfect and exact. And then it ends up being that it takes so much time. These, I do feel like, even though our stories are a little bit more unfiltered and show the messiness of our life, I do feel like it is, we want this to be a little bit more polished, just because we can recycle them. When I was talking to Melissa at New Leaders Conference, she was talking about, you know, sharing them, you know, at least 3 times, 4 times a week. And you can just reshare it, because even though you think that other people have seen it so often, they maybe didn't catch it last time. So, what else? I did, at the end of the when I upload it, I do have a picture and then a poll on there that's like, you know, I'm ready to join, or I have questions, things like that. So there's always that way to have them respond to you, as opposed to just kind of like leaving it out there.
That makes sense.
Jen wanted to know about filters and stuff. I personally don't use Lightroom. I know a lot of people use Lightroom. I use the Visco app. And like I literally just finally found one that I felt looked good on my pictures. Again, not trying to overcomplicate it or anything like that. But it's so easy to use that, and I just use the same, like it's a preset, and I go on here and like I can literally click my picture, click edit, and then it already puts the filter on there. I try to stay away from the ones that like change your face. Mine just changes the colorings a little bit and it makes my skin not look so white. But I really, even though like some people use the other filters that like smooth your face out and things like that, I really try to stay away from that because I want people to see me for who I am, and I don't want them to not see me in person and be like, you don't look the same. I think that's it. I think Betty said that.
What do you got?
Do you have anything else that you have questions on?
What was the app you use again for your?
I can tell that
Visco, VSCO. But I know Lightroom is super easy, and there's presets that you can buy on there. Visco's free, and so that's why I use that one. I like free. I just went in
You
there.
already know.
I took like a kind of a normal picture that I had, and then I kind of looked at the other presets that they had and kind of played around. So on here, so it automatically defaults it because I have that one saved to my favorite. But if you go to all presets, then it takes them and puts them all on there. And I kind of looked to see what was like not making, like, I feel like with my hair and then with my skin, like there's some things that can make things look really weird. And so just trying to find something that kind of felt warm and not too different than normal. Like I don't know. I like things simple myself. So yeah. Betty, I don't know if your connection is good enough. Do you have questions or anything?
I do. I can tell that the app is different because I downloaded the app and I've been trying to play with it, but just kind of got lost. But on the computer, it looks like it's it's better layout, I guess is what I'm trying to say, than the app is. So I'm gonna try it with on my computer instead of the app and see, because when you had your screen up, like it literally shows everything. The app just, I mean, it's really hard to navigate on the app.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I was so lost, and then as you were showing it on here, it's like it's pretty self-explanatory looking at it on here. The app just had me so lost, I was like ready to just delete it.
Yeah, no, when I first got introduced to it, I mean, I tried using I think I tried it like one time, and then I want to say it was Maddie that was like, I don't use it on the phone. And I was like, oh, okay, if she doesn't use it on the phone, use it on a computer. And I'm just one where like we said, I need easy functionality. I don't have a lot of time or I can sit around and like do all of this stuff. Like I need it to go. So, one thing I guess I was trying to think of like all the little things. So I do, for all of my posts, I use the notes app either on my phone or I type it on the notes thing on my computer, and then I copy and paste as opposed to just trying to type it in Canva. And I use that too for like if I'm saving scripts in there or you know, maybe typing out a longer message to somebody on Facebook where I want to have, you know, spaces in between the paragraphs. But just wanted to share that with you guys, that that's an easier tool that I use as well. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. But feel free if you guys have questions or, you know.
Well, thank you for the knowledge. I mean, it's definitely.
You froze for a while.
I did. Sorry. Yeah. It's probably my kids still on the Xbox. All right, but yeah, like I said, if you have questions, let me know, and we can kind of work things through. And you can even throw stuff in the in our thread and to have us review it and see, give feedback. It's always good.
Perfect. I like that.
All right, ladies. Well,
Thank you.
thank you for jumping on.
Thank you.
With you guys, and I'll get this uploaded for Jen so she can watch it too.
I'm excited.
Right.
Thank
Bye.
you. Enjoy the rest of your night.
You too.